Welcome everybody back to another edition of Unscripted Sports Show. I'm your host Money E. This is episode 43 for the college for the 2024, I guess /25 since we're in 2025, but this is 2020 technically 2024 playoff college football playoff. This is the semifinals, predictions and best bets, and FCS championship prediction too. Because that's tonight between Montana and North Dakota State, two blue bloods in FCS. Hopefully they come up to the FBS soon, because those are two staples of two of the five staples in FCS: South Dakota State, and South Dakota, and then Montana State. You got the two Montanas and the four Dakota, so it's six staples. I think Montana State's one of them too. I know Montana is. I know that Dakotas are. So at least five or six staples, but should be a good game. Montana is 3.5. So we'll start with that, and then I'll start with this. Officially, the bowl season's officially over, and I went 18-17. There were 35 bowl games. I went 2-2 in the quarterfinals. Went 2-2 again, so I'm 4-4 in the playoffs so far. So I just changed that 4-4 in the playoffs. Not 2-2. I went 2-4 in the last bet, so it was 1-7, 3, and 11. So, and overall, I'm 102-87 in all the games I picked. That's not including FCS, so I'm 6-12 in my money play best bets. I actually got one right with the under in the Georgia Notre Dame game, and then 22-47 in just the bet just the bets. I decided not to call it the best bets anymore because whatever. So that includes with the money play best bets too. So 22-47 there. So I'm horrible with those. 102-87 so far, and there's 3 games left. So hopefully I can go 3-0 and finish the season strong. 50, hopefully, yeah. At worst, I will be 102-90. At best, I'll be 105-87. So either way, I will be 10 games over 5. 10 games. I'll be not 10 games. 10. I'll be 10 over 500. So not bad for a season with so much unpredictable. So let's start with the FCS championship tonight. Montana, as I said, Montana versus North Dakota State. Montana is 15-0, minus 3.5, minus 105. That's all on FanDuel. 7 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN. Over under is 58.5. North Dakota is 13-2, plus 132 on the money line. The FCS championship. Montana is trying to go undefeated. There's no rankings, but here what they average. This is North Dakota's average 226. They average in passing 192, rushing 119 against the rush. They allow 196 in passing allow. for the undefeated Montana. Oh, it's Montana State. It is Montana State. Okay. I don't know why I put Montana. It's Montana. I had to fix that. There's Montana State versus North Dakota State. Yeah, so with that, FCS championship. Let's take a look at Montana State real quick. 184 average, so 185 passing, 185 yards game passing, 300 about 300 yards in rushing, and just rounding it up. Oh, I'm not even sharing. Sorry. I guess I start with Montana, and then 115 against 115 yards allowed on the ground and 190 yards allowed in the air. Back to North Dakota State, 226 yards passing yards in game, 192 rushing. So these two teams are both good against in rush. Montana's more ground game. They pound the ball, and North Dakota State is more passing. And against the rush, North Dakota State is 119 allowed and 197 allowed in the air. Um, so let me see. So FCS is going to be fun. It's going to be a fun game. I'll watch it before Raw starts, so I can't wait to see that. Now let's get to the big time, the big games. Hold on. Penn State versus Notre Dame and Texas versus Ohio State. Ohio State Buckeyes. Let me see. This is FCS. Oops, my bad. Where is the? Remember, the FCS had the playoff before the FBS, so that tells you a lot. They started this. Let's do this. Matchup analysis. I guess I won't be able to look at each one like I do. So Notre Dame is 13-1, 11-2 against the spread, 7-7 over under. Coming right now, the spread is -2. I think I got it at -1.5 when I made these slides. So that's the Orange Bowl. Yes, I got it at -1.5 when I did this last night. I like Penn State to win 34-27. Money lines +110. Over under 45.5. Obviously, I like the over. So, and let's see. I'm gonna share this. And then the Lions are 10-2. No, they're 12-2 now, right? No, yeah, they're 12-2 because they won two. And they're 8-7 against ATS, against the spread, 6-9 over under. Oh, and they are plus 113 according to this. Trying to think where I can find. I wanna start. I wanna. There we go. Okay. Since Notre Dame is the favorite, let's look at the favorite first in their ranking too. I mean, did this before, but 49th in offense. 49th in offense. This is Notre Dame. 49th in offense. 108th in passing. 11th in rushing. 34th against the pass rush and 5th against the pass, and 8th overall in defense. And yeah, I like the over. When you have two good defenses, sometimes they like to score. So you have two top 10 defenses. Everybody's going to take the under, thinking, oh, yeah, two top 10 defenses. They're for sure going to be a low scoring game. I see some high scoring game in this because they're playing outdoors. They're gonna be throwing. I mean, Notre Dame's probably going to be more rushing, but yeah. So Penn State assistant defense, 27th against the pass, 8th against the rush, 18th in rushing, and 58th against the in passing, 25th overall. This is going to be a marquee matchup. It's on Thursday night at 7:30 on ESPN, and probably some simulcasting on other channels on the other ESPN networks, family of networks. So yeah, I like that. And then next game I like. Next game is it's on Friday night from Arlington, Texas, in the Cotton Bowl. I think it's from Dallas. Is it from Jerry's Road? They're doing another one in Jerry's Road. I feel like they did one last week in Jerry's Road, but no, it's in Jerry's Road in Dallas, in Arlington, Texas. Texas Longhorns versus the Ohio State Buckeyes. Ohio State is -5.5, -122 in that. And then Texas is +190, and the money line over under is 53.5. I like Ohio State to cover this, obviously, and win this. I don't want to say easy because nothing's easy when it's some Texas is at home, basically at home. But I think it's going to be basically. I think Ohio State fans are going to travel to Texas. I really do think they're going to get those tickets. It's going to be like the Knicks and stealing tickets coming to Philadelphia last year in the playoffs. I think Ohio State fans are going to get those tickets and come. I think it's going to be an Ohio State crowd. I really do. I don't know why. I know Texas fans are. There's a lot of Texas fans, but I feel like this could be an Ohio State Buckeye crowd. I like them to win 35-17 away. They put this away in the fourth quarter. It's fairly close to heading into the fourth. And I like the over in this one too. Yeah. thought it's over in both games, so I'll take the under. Yeah, I think this is not going to be a close game. Until it's going to be somewhat close in the first half, and I think Ohio State pulled away late third, mid third, early fourth. I think they pull away. I think they get a pick six, and that will put the game away. They're up like 21-17, and they get a pick six, 28-17, and they get a late touchdown to put it away, 35-17. And they move on to the national championship against Penn State. So we're gonna have a Big Ten showdown in the national championship in the first national championship of the 12-team playoff era. It's gonna be Penn State versus Ohio State. Is my prediction. I went back and forth with this. I thought I originally was gonna go Notre Dame. Then I thought about it. Penn State. It just fits. I just think they're setting up for Penn State, Ohio State in a Big Ten showdown. Because a few years ago we had SEC showdown between Alabama and LSU. With it, Bama and Georgia. I think it was Bama and Georgia in the championship too. But I feel like I could see Notre Dame win too. I went back and forth, but I finally ended up taking Penn State, and I think they win in a fairly close game. I think that's going to be the best game of the two games. I don't think Texas defense, I think, can match up against Ohio State's front seven of front offensive line. But I just think Ohio State's on a mission right now. After they lost to Michigan, everybody wrote them off. Everybody wrote Ryan Day off, and I think these guys are playing for Ryan Day. I think these guys have something to prove. They have this saying, "Oh, Ohio State versus the world," just like Michigan last year. They're copying Michigan. Being sarcastic, but yeah, I think since Michigan won last year, I think Ohio State really wants to win this year. It's really looking like that, but anything can happen, and yeah, I think Ohio State wins it. Let's take a look at their stats because I forgot I didn't do that yet. Let's take a look at Ohio State first since they're the favorite. Similar to the other game, these rankings are fairly close for both matchups. Ohio State is number one in defense, first against the pass, fifth against the rush, 53rd in rushing, and 29th in passing, 26th overall in offense. For Texas, all these four teams are good in defense. All these four teams ranked in the top 10 in defense. And yet I have both games going over. So Texas, 17th in offense, 14th in the pass, 62nd in rushing, 14th against the rush, and third against the pass, and third overall in defense. So you got two top three teams in defense, and Texas versus Ohio State, and two top 10 defenses in versus Ohio State. Penn State versus Notre Dame. You have four top 10 defenses in this game in the playoff. It goes to show defense wins championships, and all these four teams are top 10 in defense all season. They've been that way, and yeah, I think both games are gonna go over. Go figure, right? But Oh, I can't go live. Okay, I can't go live on. I thought I could go live there. Maybe if I did a subscription, I can, but maybe get more subs for the channel. So I thought I could go live on X, but you have to have a subscription. Of course you do. And anyway, let's do some plugs. Subscribe to all our channels on everything on this everything unscripted podcast network. There's 5 channels, one team combined. This unscripted sports show channel rolls down our flagship Wrestling Through the Years and Stabcast. So all our channels are in the description. So subscribe to all 5, and subscribe to our buddy Sean Elite Doc 1 on YouTube and on Twitch and on Instagram, and then Elite Doc on Facebook Gaming Community. So check those out. Check my to my buddy Tony Castillo. He's on YouTube too. I think I said his last name right. I hope I didn't botch that. Sorry if I did, Tony. Subscribe to him. He's a great guy. He does sports. He does other stuff too, but mainly sports, and he does some wrestling too. I think he's gonna be on tonight. He should be on. I think he's gonna be on at 6 o'clock tonight. So check him out on YouTube. Great guy. He knows his sports. Philly guy. Philly fan, just like me. Um, he's a great guy. He knows. He's very knowledgeable in sports and wrestling. Talk all the time. Talk. When he's on air, I try to catch his show. Hopefully, I can catch his show tonight. I probably will. What else? Check out. I think I subscribed to another channel. I think tonight I'll make some posts and so I can post it and so you guys can subscribe to them. There's another channel I subscribed to the other day. Oh, this subscribe to Liverpool 12th man. My buddy Lord, Liverpool fan just like me. Subscribe to them if you're a Liverpool fan or just a soccer fan in general. And then what else? Uh, no, there was another channel I subscribed to. I forgot. I found him. I found the guy on Facebook, and I'll find it later. But yeah, check those channels out. Subscribe and hit the notification bell on this channel. So um, I'll be back. I'll be back later tonight, about 7:50 ish, for the Raw debut on Netflix. So I'll be live streaming on this channel and Wrestling Through the Years, mainly Wrestling Through the Years and this channel. So I'll be when I do watch alongs, I'm gonna do simulcasting on Wrestling Through the Years and this channel for watch alongs. So won't do a lot of wrestling on this channel, but some. So just to get some more viewers and stuff. but I thought I would simulcast that. I thought I could simulcast on Twitter, but I have to subscribe to the premium subscription, so that's a no go. Maybe at some point I might. What else? I think that's it. 25 minutes, so I'll end the stream here, and I'll see you guys in about less than 2.5 hours. I'll be back. I'll be back.